Mr. President, we would like to introduce you to a suite of construction technologies that will make it possible to build the...
So, I don't know how to contact Putin, but I don't know that YouTube video in English is the vector I've chosen.
Now, the situation in terms
Is this
of
like-
providing homes to Russian citizens is significantly better than it was several years ago.
So they're trying
However,
to push
according
this
to Rostat's data,
to Putin.
60% of Russian
Right.
families are still in need of
And
improvements to their...
I know people are going to say there is a Russian version of this, you know, obviously, but I don't understand what the English translation version is doing.
300 million square meters of
Yeah, maybe it's to try and like get other countries talking about it and be like, this is pretty good shit they got over there, and then have Putin be like, America saw our potential.
and small.
Yeah, like, or
Also,
when
wait,
they,
whoa,
like, him.
oh, it was supposed to be turnkey cities. I thought they were saying turkey cities because they're from like they're Turkish, and I was gonna be like, oh man, did they really misspell Turkey? No.
So, basically, they're leveraging a few of their technologies here to make cities that they can build in exactly 2 years to solve Russia's housing crisis. And I guess they're doing it in English, so if one day he happens to be talking to Obama about something, like, Obama could be like, by the way, did you hear about this turnkey city thing? And Putin would be like, oh, wait a sec, I think I saw that in my recommended videos.
If I have learned anything from the Olympics, it's that hasty construction in Russia is great.
Crane cables. Modern construction technology makes it possible to
So-
get only bare walls, but
Yeah, basically, this is like a little potpourri of some of the other Dahiran shot videos.
Yeah, greatest hits.
possible to build
Yeah,
reliable,
and-
seismically secure buildings of up to
And seismically secure, by the way, so you hopefully won't need the safety bed.
I mean, they're still
Right.
in every room.
Right, of
We
course,
made
just
them.
as a courtesy.
They're there.
I mean, they have them on surplus, yeah. And the idea is they can build one whole city in 2 years. They don't explain how, with a housing crisis, like, people will pay for their new houses or anything.
I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding of what a housing crisis a lot of times means.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's housing crises in some areas with a lot of abandoned houses, but, like, that's not always...
No. And it's, you know what's funny is I feel like some of these solutions are like come from maybe like an episode of Alf they saw or something like that. Like there was an episode where Alf becomes president and he says like, I gave the homeless job or the unemployed jobs building homes for the homeless, and it's like ha ha ha, little sitcom joke, but the herein shot's like, wait, that could work.
Wait. Maybe Alf is onto something. Not to get too far off here, but if you have a chance to just hit random page on the Alf wiki and read it, it's pretty awesome. There is a lot of oddly specific Alf knowledge in the world. For the record, like, you can learn about like Alf's one cousin this one time, a thing that happened, and how that happens to work with some character. It's awesome. Sorry, it's like Sonic lore, but it's Alf. So
I understand.
you can build houses out of these shitty peas or this hay bale.
This is my favorite part too, where they're like, whatever you have in your country, we could use as material to build fast, cheap houses. It
Hair?
does not
Just human
matter.
hair. If you have lots of that. Let's grow some houses, baby. That's what I say. Cut your
Cardboard,
hair.
shit
Yeah,
wood.
cut your hair, young man. Do you want to get a job?
Cocaine?
No, Mom. Get in a house.
A building constructed using our technology will thus be much less expensive than one built using other known methods.
So, do they
No.
not realize that you need, like, equipment to lift things up and put them down? Like, it's not like SimCity or something. You don't just, like, have
No,
things descend from the... Is this, like, going to be... Oh, no, I got it. The quadcopters are going to come in, right? And just drop down pieces on top.
To answer your question, do they realize you can do that? The answer is a most definitely no. I mean, I don't even know how you get this modular roof onto the modular building. Like, the walls I sort of maybe understand. And then here's your breakdown. We don't need a spreadsheet when we have Photoshop. Do you have to space everything evenly and nice? Nah. Just pile it on.
Here's another thing, too, is like, you know what they forgot? Labor. You know what, like, the most expensive part about building houses, just building anything, always ends up being? It's
What is
labor.
that?
It's almost always labor. Oh man, look at these ruby roofs, gold roofs. Fucking, we got it, baby. Architectural variety, like this garbage or this piece of shit.
What
yes.
the hell is the Escher house?
Welcome to the Michelin Mansion.
And like, it's like all these beautiful facades or anything, but it's like, I thought we were talking about a housing crisis. It's not like here, let's show all these people beautiful condos and shit that they can't afford. Possibly.
Thanks to the large variety of balconies and panels, we can build.
Is Putin supposed to still be watching this?
Yeah, whoa.
wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that Putin's like, you know, he's like, I'm not really feeling this. And he sees a little wood Viking ship on a kid's playground. He's like, oh shit. Is that a pirate ship? Oh, fuck.
And then Putin's like, I've always wanted cities that are shaped like this. Just weird fucking circles plastering the goddamn landscape.
If I learned anything in metallurgy and crystallography, there's no shape more efficient than a circle for packing. No wasted space, baby. Give me that circle. They stack perfectly together.
Now, can I point out, by the way, another way they have to contact Putin or have Putin contact them, besides this fake-ass basketball game, is that they just have a Gmail account linked right in the description.
Cool.
Mr. President, just email us here. We made this temp account real quick.
The same way to avoid traffic jams. There's an automated underground shipping line.
Man, is that all I gotta do? Can I just make a YouTube video that's just like, Bill Gates, look. Look, pal. Have you heard of this Let's Play stuff? Let me show you my proposal. And then it just cuts to like a video of like a jar of mayonnaise for 6 hours or something. It's just like,
Oh, wait, look what happened here.
Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. Bringing it back. It's the callback, dude.
Totally.
Oh my God.
Drug market,
Yes. Oh my God. It's like the final episode. It's like the final chapter of a good video game, man. You see everything come together so beautifully.
And then the last minute will be like, by the way, how's your military?
Mr. Putin, check this shit out. And then it just shows a quadcopter destroying the whole city.
This is what's gonna happen if you don't write to the Gmail in the description right now. I don't want to threaten anybody, but have you seen some of the quadcopters we have?
We build entire micro neighborhoods on a turnkey basis with all infrastructure.
They keep saying turnkey.
Yes.
You know what? No, that's it. I just wanted to make sure everyone noticed that. Maybe do a Google later. Oh man, shit, you can see some of the houses are like having frame rate issues. Mr. President, if you could get us a GTX 1080 or two of them SLI'd, that'd be sick. Thanks. Here in chat, we're still using a Mac 2.
If you could send it to the Hotmail below. We didn't set up two-factor authentication for that yet.
Yes, please email me a GPU. Thanks.
The high reliability of monolithic apartment building
The
construction.
reliability of construction is what helps.
Yeah, I like where there was the part, I don't know, they've kind of been a whirlwind tour of bullshit, but they just like had this like huge mold that they poured bullshit in and then immediately pulled it off, and they're like, look at that, it's set instantly. It's like, I'm sorry, what material do you expect me to build a home out of that will last reliably forever, that sets immediately?
Oh, and by the way, here's your logo.
Is
Here's the
that,
hierarchy.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but like that seems, I'm gonna have to check that afterwards.
So the way this works is we're just under the president.
Decisions will be made by the Department of Presidential Affairs, thereby eliminating the possibility of corruption and bureaucratic.
Oh, that's going to eliminate the chance of corruption in Russian politics. Oh, apologies to any Russian viewers, but a lot of your systems are very corrupt.
No, I think they know.
I don't think they'd be like, oh, well, I don't know.
How dare you dislike?
Let me just blog about how much Retsupurae hates the Russians. I heard he said our hats were dumb.
I never said that.
I know. No.
No. I mean, they are.
Look, what?
Those buildings are dumb.
Yeah.
Who the hell wants to build something like that?
Here's how we're going to really efficiently use space by building a building that's like a balls on bottom and a cock on top. So it takes up all this ground space and then has a tiny tower extending up the middle. That's efficiency, baby.
Here's some stock photos we found on the internet, by the way.
Also, I think wasn't part of it saying like they were having issues of space and like how they needed to keep stuff tight and compact? What do you know about Russian geography? What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Russia? Is it small landmass?
Yeah, let's see. There's not that one.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that's what Tahir and Shat's out here to solve is the small amount of land in Russia. There's not much.
Mr. President, these could be your families. Holy crap. They really believe in themselves to just post that fucking phone number here. Wow. I wonder if Putin's gonna go for it.
Tahir and Shat. Thank you, Mr. President.
I think he honestly thinks Putin's gonna be browsing YouTube. Like, I can't solve the housing crisis. Well, I'll watch a Let's Play of PewDiePie and then, oh, hey, wait a sec. What the hell? Appeal to the president. Tell me more.
Also, he would just assume that on YouTube in English, the appeal to president is him and not, Obama.
That's what I don't understand, too, about the here and shot. They must have paid for translation at some point, right? Or maybe they have a narrator friend or something, but...
God.
Jeez.
Turnkey cities, dude.
Yeah, no, Good luck with all that.